Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, helping you feel good about being you so that you can market yourself, promote yourself, have a job that you love, be doing something that has purpose and meaning for you. And I hope that you've had a good week, that you're still healthy, that your nearest and dearest are also well and keeping safe. Many countries are already looking at relaxing restrictions on lockdown. I'll be interested to see what happens. Stay safe and stay healthy. I keep on telling everybody to stay healthy anyway. This week, I want to talk a little bit about blind spots. I had a fabulous coaching call on Monday this week. I was the coach. I was being coached because this whole business reboot thing, as I've said before, it throws you into a spin when you suddenly realise you have to start all over again. And one of the things we talked about was blind spots. Because actually, when you look at yourself, when you look at what you've achieved, when you look at where you are, what you've learned over the past 7, 10, 20, 30 years, you're probably going to see that actually you've achieved a huge amount. Why am I telling you this? Because a lot of people, I think, at the moment are reassessing their priorities. And there are some people who have potentially lost their jobs, or they are going to lose their jobs, or like me, their business has been trashed and they're having to look at different ways of working. And when you're in that situation, it is very easy to drop down into, I'm going to call it the gutter, because that's where I felt I was at, ups and downs, and the lows are really, really low because you can't see a way out of anything. And sometimes it does take somebody else, my coach on this occasion, to show you where your blind spots are, and to show you where those new opportunities are, but also to remind you of how much you already know. Just because something has happened now, just because there is restructuring going on, because there are redundancies going on, because there are people being furloughed, because people are being asked to take pay cuts. Now, this might sound a little bit crass, but it's not the end of the world. It just feels like it in the moment it happens, because your entire life is being challenged. You're being asked to all of a sudden respond, react, live in a completely different way that you've been responding, living, acting for the past 20, 30, 40 years, however long. So when I talk about blind spots, maybe you've got a friend that you trust. Maybe you can look at everything you've achieved, and maybe that is looking at your CV or your application form for a job, or if you're in business, writing down the things that you've actually learned, how to put a website together or a landing page, or all of those things. Write all those things down and ask somebody you trust to take a look and help you kind of put together a new version of you, if you like, or a newer version of you, somewhere you can start from again, instead of trying to just lift yourself out on your own from this dark place that so many people have found themselves in, myself included. Now, I'm lucky that I've got a garden, I've got dogs, I've got things to keep me busy, to take my focus away of stuff going on. But there have been nights again of waking up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. You're thinking, oh crikey, I'm getting 55 this year. I'm too old to start all over again. You're never too old to reinvent yourself, to go for what you want. And like I said, just because something bad has potentially happened, maybe you're not there, but if you are there, if something bad has happened, do take stock and remember all the good stuff that you've done. And like I said, talk to somebody you trust, even if it's on Zoom or Skype or whatever, even if you can't talk to them in person, and ask them to take a look at your achievements and what you're good at, your skills and your strengths. Get some positive feedback from somebody so that you get rid of those blind spots, so that you do find a new way forward. Now, I appreciate that some people might say, I can't afford a coach right now, but paying somebody to help me is always going to be one of the greatest investments I can ever make. And even though my bank account is looking pretty sad at the moment, it was an important investment for me to have that conversation on Monday, to help me put some structure in place, to help me get that positive energy going again, and to start looking to the future with a plan. I keep looking down. We actually put together a calendar for May with specific activities that I'm going to do. I've got a plan and I know where I'm going now, and it's going to be fine. Whatever it takes to help you get back on track and delete those blind spots so that you do remember how amazing you are, please do it. And if you are in a business space, if you are an entrepreneur and you also find yourself having to think about rebranding yourself, reinventing yourself, I'd love you to come and join me in my Facebook group, Online Branding Strategies, I beg your pardon, for entrepreneurs. I'm going to put a link to that in the comments with this video. If you are in a place where you are having to get ready for an interview, then on my YouTube channel, I've got a playlist called Interview Questions. Just resort it so that you get the latest recordings at the top. And hopefully there'll be some things there as well that you can watch that can help you, that can just give you that little bit of oomph to, take things forward. Don't do it on your own. You're fabulous. Fabulous. And on that note, crikey, I'm losing my words. On that note, I wish you still a fabulous Feel Good Friday, an amazing weekend, whatever it is you are doing. Stay healthy, stay safe. I'm still going to be staying at home. Stay fabulous. Loads of love and bye for now.